The Premier's decision to scrap the updated sexual health curriculum and drag Ontario back to 1998 is not about doing what's right for students or about listening to parents. It's about doing favours for social conservatives like Charles McVety and Tanya Granick-Allen. Why is the Premier more focused on keeping social conservatives happy instead of keeping students, young people and queer youth safe?
Premier.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the question, Leader of the Opposition. Mr. Speaker, we traveled around Ontario. We consulted with thousands and tens of thousands of parents. We consulted with hundreds of teachers, and not one single person, Mr. Speaker, came up to me and said they were consulted. We heard that they want a change when it comes to the sex ed curriculum. And I know the Leader of the Opposition, she would have heard the exact same thing on the campaign trail that I heard. Matter of fact, we're going to do the largest consultation in Ontario's history when it comes to the sex ed education. Mr. Speaker, we know there was close to zero consultation. Matter of fact, out of the 14 million people, there were 1,638 people that were consulted. 0.00.
Thank you. Supplementary question.
Speaker, the Premier is being driven by whatever far-right social conservatives want him to do, and ignoring his responsibility to all Ontario students, all of our young people, and all of our queer youth and LGBTQ families. After spending all of yesterday trying to figure out what they were really doing, last night the Conservatives confirmed they are dragging students back to the 1998 health curriculum this September. I have a simple question for the Premier. Will the same-sex relationships and LGBTQ families be fully included and reflected in the curriculum this fall, or does he have to ask permission of radical extremists like Charles McVety and Tanya Allen-Granick?
Mr. Speaker, we know that the Leader of Opposition doesn't want to consult with parents. The Leader of the Opposition actually believes in the nanny state. They believe that the government knows best when it comes to our students. They know best when it comes to our children. They know best when it comes to our parents. We take a different approach, Mr. Speaker. We take an approach that the best teachers are the parents, not a group, a special interest group. Mr. Speaker, I will once again remind the Leader of the Opposition there is next to zero consultation. Out of people of 14 million people, 0.001% were consulted. That is disgusting. 0.001.
Final supplementary. Members, please take their seats. Please take your seats. Final supplementary.
What I know best, Speaker, is that it is 2018, not 1998, Speaker, and the world has changed.
Members, please take your seats. Please take your seats.
A curriculum ignores consent, online safety, gender identity, and LGBTQ families. That's the curriculum that this Premier and his radical extremist friends are dragging our kids back to. The Deputy Premier, the Attorney General.
House will come to order. House will come to order. Leader of the Opposition.
The Deputy Premier, Attorney General, and Minister of Children and Youth have all in the past expressed their support for keeping kids safe. Why is this Premier listening to radical extremists like Charles McVety and Tanya Granick-Allen instead of his own cabinet and putting the safety of our young people at risk?
Premier. Members will please take their seats. Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I find it pretty rich that the Leader of the Opposition would call us radical.
House will please come to order. Please come to order.
Right across from us. You want to talk extremist? You want to talk radical?
Members will please take their seats. The members will please take their seats.